update. And of course, it's also from November of 1998, just like the one I got at my house is. Only this one here is in better shape. And I mean in better shape by... What I mean by in better shape? This one here has the tech drive pedals, whereas the one I got at home, they're gone, but they're in my toolbox, my little tackle box I use for vacuum parts. What else? The fan on this one's in better shape than the one I got at home. So, there's that. The only thing I had to do to this one to make it run properly, when I got it, there was a bunch of crap wrapped around the shaft and wrapped around the brush roll. So, the first thing I did was immediately take care of that after I got it here, and then I polished it not even 2 or 3 weeks later. All my other Kirby's seem to be running pretty good, for the most part. Especially the one that I rescued in St. Elmo, Illinois, out of the rain. That one there is a 2001 limited edition Kirby Generation 6, which was made in March of 2001. So there is that. And it seems to be doing just fine. And another one, just like this one, I am wanting to get some LED lights for the Kirby's that I still have incandescent bulbs in. I'm wanting to get some LED lights inside of it. So, hang on a second. I hear a train or something sitting out here. Oh. Anyway, so all that is sitting at home, all my other Kirby's. But like I said, there's Kirby's I still have incandescent bulbs in. I am looking to change up to LED. So that is something, it's going to be a little bit of time consuming to get that done. Because I have to, one, order the LED lights for them, and then wait for them to be shipped to my house. My 2004 Panasonic upright that I got from church a few months ago, I think I've had him probably 3 or 4 months, I think. Whatever it was. After Sunday service, how I got those is they said that they were at the men's meeting in my church. They said that they are getting rid of the old vacuums, and anybody who wants them, speak up for them. So, after the men's meeting, I stopped the guys who were saying something about it. I stopped one of them. I said, I will take the vacuums if nobody wants them. I said, I would not mind having them. So there's that. Now, as far as the update for my Panasonic, the headlight's been burnt out for about 3 years. For my last videos that I looked up when it was still at church, when I ran it there, the headlight still works then, and that was 3 years ago. So, which means the headlight had been at least burnt out for probably maybe 3.5, going on 4 years, around that time frame. But I did have my mom order the LED light for me. That will be shipped to my house, and it should be there by Saturday, and I will be getting the LED light put in as soon as I get home on Sunday. So there is that going on. My late grandma's 2009 Hoover Mock Upright. It's still running pretty good. I do need to get belts for it, but I cannot find the belts for it at all. So I'm still kind of waiting for that. And since it's getting older, the plastic is getting brittle, and the long cone inside the canister, part of that busted off inside, but it doesn't seem like it has affected the machine any. So it's still, still working pretty good. So I'm gonna what I'm going to do is maybe look for a new canister for it, and or just find another junk Hoover mock that does not run and use it for parts toward the one I currently have, and that way I have spare parts and vice versa. Um, that way, if something goes wrong, like the belts break, which I'm going to have to take those off of that one right away and put them on the one I use. My 2010 Panasonic, not my 2010, it's Panasonic, it's not 2010, my Panasonic's a 2004, but my 2010 Sanitaire Multi Pro, it's a commercial model. That one, it seems to be working pretty good. I just used it over Thanksgiving over at my step-grandpa's house. Well, it seemed, like I said, it was running pretty good. But when the church had it, it had issues with clogging up. And the only thing I can think of that was causing the issue was the HEPA bags that they were running in it, and it was causing the vacuum just to back up and not having suction whatsoever. So there's that. I got that issue addressed, and as soon as I got that home, I messed with it and listened to it further, just to kind of get an idea what was going on. And upon my investigation of it, the lack of suction was because the HEPA bag was just getting clogged. The pores in the bag was just getting clogged up with dirt, and the vacuum just completely lost suction. I did check on all the filters, which they seem to be okay. One was really dirty. I think one of them was dirty, so I took care of that, got it cleaned up, and vice versa. Then next up, I have a 2001 Kenmore. It's like a canister vacuum, of course. It runs pretty good, but the power nozzle only works when it wants to. I'm thinking it has a locked up motor and a bad motor and a bad brush roll, so I'm looking for another power nozzle for it, with a good light bulb preferably. And then my 1978 Filter Queen Model 31 runs good, just needs a new filter. I got a car vacuum. It's a Shark, short hose about yay long. It runs really good. No issues there. Pardon me. What else do we got? My 2013 Bissell Power Force running just fine. My 2020 Hoover Wind Tunnel XL Pack is running just fine. The only issue with that one is the canister clip that holds that bottom door shut on the bottom of the canister is busted. So the only way I keep that one shut is with tape. My 2015 Bissell Power Force Compact. It seems to be running pretty good. No issues there with it. So all that's still going good. My special edition Electrolux does not run anymore because the power switch it's gone. The connectors came off of it, so I don't know how exactly I'm going to be able to fix it, other than send it off and have it professionally done. Other than that, last time I used it, it did run. So there's that. My 2007 Hoover Garage Utility Vacuum. Got that from my dad's. That was my late grandma's. It too is still running pretty good. There is no issue with it. Then I got 2006 or late 2005, early 06 Double Ultravision. Vacuum runs just fine. I need a new brush roll for it. I have a 1978 Hoover Dial-matic. It runs really good. But it can only be used as a vacuum for a couch. If I just use the garage utility vacuum hose and just use it like that, and I just do that to vacuum out the couch. Other than that, that one runs just fine. My Electrolux machines I have in the house are all running just fine. My Triple X from 1954 is running just fine. My 1973 Electrolux 1205 is running perfect. My Discovery 3 is running just fine. My 1967 and 65 Electrolux Automatic Model G is running perfectly fine. I recently picked up, not recently, several months ago, I picked up a Panasonic handheld vacuum. It is bagless and it runs just fine. But it has a brush roll issue, but other than that, the vacuum runs perfect. I also have an Oric handheld vacuum. It runs really loud, but still gets the job done. So I'm thinking the suction fan is cracked, but I'm just going to run it until it breaks and just junk it. Other than that, all my vacuums seem to be running pretty good for the most part. I got a couple of upright shampooers they run, but they have some issues that need to be addressed. Which in this video I will discuss with you what's going on. Both, I have a 2011 Hoover Steam Vac. It seems to be running just fine. However, the sprayers are not working, so I'm thinking they're either clogged or the spray jet pump went out of it, which seems to be a common issue with the Bissell shampooers as well. It seems to be the first thing to always go out on is always some sprayers, and when the motor works just fine. So at some point, I'm going to look into figuring out how in the heck I'm going to fix the spray jets and get them going again. My 2009 Bissell Power Force shampooer, it's a Bissell Pro Heat or whatever it is, but it's got issues. The clear plastic piece on the front of the machine is gone and the spray jets do not work. Other than that, it runs just fine, and they can be used to suck up water laying on the floor. So, there again, it's running perfect. My VH2O H2O vacuum I got, it runs with absolutely no problem. That's one of those you have to have water in the canister just to run them, but still runs, gets the job done. Alright. And then I have a Eureka Ultima. Hasn't been ran in a while. Last I ran it, it ran just fine. Brush roll is locked up, or was going bad, or something, and the belt was slipping, so I just took the belt off and I run it without the brush roll no longer than I run it. So, and the back wheels are also seized up, so I just kind of use it around the bathroom a little bit and suck things up around the edge of the wall, and there you go. Alright. And other updates that I do have a new restock video posted from Vandalia Bowl in Vandalia, Illinois, which is actually a different location than I normally film my restock videos at. Normally I film them here in Effingham at the movie theater or at the bowling alley. So the vendor I helped was just kind of was like, are you lost or something? Because I'm usually here at the bowling alley, not Vandalia, doing restock. So I got a new restock video, I got a new train video up, and I got a handful of new videos posted. So feel free to check them out at your own leisure. And with that being said, that's going to conclude this update video on vacuums and everything that I have going on. So, with that said, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time with another update video. And before I go, I just want to remind y'all that Jesus loves you, and have a wonderful day, everybody.